Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Slightly Retro.
And Sandman the Epic.
Today we're going to be going over, first we're going to be doing a podcast. This is our topic. It is the 2016 presidential candidates.
I am Donald Trump, and I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Alright, so I'm not sure if you're getting this website that I'm getting, so I'm going to send you the link over. Paste. Hit that over there.
Woohoo!
Right. So, who do you think? Because apparently, the Democrats and the Republicans have a lot more people running than the Democrats. Yeah. And then again, they got more people that dropped out. Only ones that, according to this source, they're the only ones that have people dropped out.
Well, you also understand this is also New York Times. So, yeah.
Well,
you know
think
my
it's,
opinion on yellow journalism.
Yeah, it's New York Times, you know.
Okay, let me put it like this. If Trump becomes president, country goes to hell in a handbasket. If Clinton becomes president, feminism rules, country goes to hell in a handbasket.
Okay, look what New York Times says about Donald Trump. Okay, they say that the reason he will win, right? They say we are stumped and we really tried. Wow. Yeah, you click Donald Trump's name and then click on what he needs to do to win.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Can I please just shoot myself?
No, you don't need to shoot yourself. When it comes to politics, the first thing we should properly do is listen to what their plans are. And looking at Donald Trump's plan, you know, he can run a business pretty well. But a country, dude?
Well,
a country.
I mean, I did do some research on Donald Trump. Did you know Donald Trump went officially bankrupt 3 times and built his entire fucking empire up on 3 separate occasions? Or at least that's
really
what I've been informed. Yeah.
Do you think CNN would be trustworthy?
I don't think any major news branch is trustworthy. But
yeah, because I'm looking at this page right here. Let me see if I can send it to you. And it pretty much, I guess it talks all about his bankruptcies. Apparently 4 times.
4 times. Well, I was very much misinformed. Well, still 4 times. Well, you also got to understand, if you can bring back from having a whole bunch of... If you can crash that many times and get back up and go from thriving nation to crash to dirt, back to thriving nation, then smashed back down into nothing and keep getting back up, it's a good little something. That's a good little start, I guess you could say.
That's pretty much what you got to do when you're trying to be successful in America. You just got to go through the downfalls.
Yeah, you can't be successful without cutting a few throats.
Oh, shut up.
And what's bad though is no matter what politician you see, they're always going to be extreme left or extreme right. True? And some of their views. Oh, gay marriage. Oh, cops are evil. Or, cops are great, so we're going to take all your guns away. Or, cops are evil, so here's your guns. It's like, I saw a GIF, I saw an image on the internet, on Facebook, and it showed in a book. One said, cops are evil, so we need our guns. And then the other button said, we don't need guns because we have cops.
Huh.
So I can actually fully understand that because, unfortunately, a lot of politicians are, like, especially with a lot of the recent events, such as um, that shooting in Florida, I believe, no, Oregon, that college that shooting up in Oregon that 9 people died in just
That's,
recently. These
you know,
shootings we've been having lately have
I don't know
unfortunately
why those are everywhere. I mean,
it's
is it like a
technically quote
trend or something?
more or less yes actually, or that's my opinion on it. One person does it and he gets immediate like back when the Columbine shooting happened, a school shooting that had never happened before when the Columbine incident came around, and it became one of the biggest, most greatest, or not greatest, one of the most tragic, events in history. And what's bad though is it's almost lost to history. Or I don't want to say lost history, but you can go up to an average person, especially of the younger generations, and say, "Oh, Columbine," and they will simply look at you and go, "What's that?" And
Well,
yet you
yeah.
say Murrah Building, which Murrah Building is also kind of fading out. And then you say, oh, 9/11. It's like, oh, it's such a national tragedy. Okay, what about all these other horrendous events that have happened in the past that, everyone just turns a blind eye to? If you're gonna sanctify if you're gonna sanctify one event as more or less of a holiday of grief, then you need to sanctify all these incidents as a time of grief. Make sense?
Um. Yeah, that does make sense. Um. But I do have a side note. I don't believe there has been any other events like that after Columbine, like sometime between
Sandy Hook.
Columbine and Sandy
Sandy
Hook. Yeah.
Hook. Actually, that's not entirely true. There were a couple smaller school shootings. There were actually quite a few smaller school shootings. Sandy Hook was kind of the one that kind of kicked it off, and you had a whole bunch where it was just like some kid get really pissed off and shot the bully, that kind of thing. And then you had all this other crap, and then it was really like I think like really once Sandy Hook kind of came around, it's like then it suddenly became like a big deal. Columbine, yes, was a big deal. I agree. And then kind of everyone kind of turned a blind eye to it until the Sandy Hook incident happened, and then it's like, oh, immediately it's like we're gonna suddenly start putting these pressures on, like for no apparent reason, which I kind of disagree with. But there's also a lot of things that I do agree with that have come out of those events, such as making it harder to get a firearm. I do believe in the Second Amendment rights to bear arms, but I don't believe in a criminal, a maniac having a gun.
Okay, so here's the point I was trying to make earlier. Okay, now you said that there were some smaller events that happened, like two
Yeah,
other ones.
a
Yeah.
couple of those.
Well, here's my point. Okay, the Columbine shooting massacre happened in 1999.
Yeah,
Sandy Hook uh,
happened in
didn't happen
2015.
till 2012.
Oh, 12. Oh,
Yeah, so you know, that's not that's a while compared to all the ones that have been happening after the Sandy Hook event.
how many have happened after the Sandy Hook?
I don't know, I'm thinking 3, but I'm probably thinking of like the movie theater shootings as well.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah,
Well,
in America we also have movie shootings, school shootings, mall shootings.
like just going out in the middle of the street and just shooting up places, and then we look at
Yeah.
like and get this, we get one school shooting or an incident like September 11th, and it is immediately considered, oh, all this bad, 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 bad. Then you look at areas like particular areas in the Middle East where something exactly like that, where thousands of people are killed, or I think like 2,000 people were killed in the September 11th attacks. We're like, but still, something like that happens in like
Whoa,
the Middle East, and it's like, oh,
dude.
uh,
I'm looking at a post from, well, it's an article from the Washington Post. It was made on December 10th, 2014. Says after 2012 killings in Newtown, there has been 95 shootings on K-12 and college campuses. Average of nearly one every week. And
Jesus, in the
yeah,
U.S.
yeah, dude. There's this map and it shows. Here, I'll send you the link, man.
Oh my God! Since the Sandy Hook incident,
Yeah,
what in the holy mother of God?
you know, and this was up till 2014. Think of how many more there are now. Numbers just add up. There's probably got to be at least 200 or more.
Note to self: don't move to Georgia or Florida because that's where it seems to have the highest concentration of, or up kind of
What?
towards the Washington D.C. area. Florida, look at
Yeah.
Florida. Look
Don't
at
go to the
Georgia.
East Coast.
Don't go anywhere on the other side of the. Don't go anywhere on the east of the Mississippi.
Go to Canada. That seems safe.
Sure thing, eh?
It's not even on the map.
Poor Canadians. You know, but yeah, or you know what? We can just go to like Iowa or something.
I mean,
Iowa doesn't even have anything.
I mean, it kind of makes sense how the shootings could like be trending, because I
Right.
mean, high schools, excuse me, high school students, they go through a bunch of like drama and stuff at school, and they get to a point where they feel like they got nothing to lose. So why
And
not
then
show up to school, have your moment, and then
opt out.
yeah, because I mean, you're not going to be around to live through the drama anyway.
Yeah, because you might, but you'll probably get arrested. Well, you would definitely get arrested if you didn't, bang bang. Obviously.
Man.
And then stuff like this happens elsewhere in the world. It's like, oh, and immediately forgotten. Even, well, only like the big major events, like the real, like like comeback events. Like I said, Columbine and Sandy Hook. Kind of the reason why those got real huge in the media was because kind of how they were. Well, Sandy Hook was a guy going into a elementary school, shooting up an elementary school. On Sandy Hook, and then not Sandy Hook, Columbine was kind of first blood thing, if you will.
And now you see, a high school, I'd understand, right? Because, I mean, being a high schooler, there's a lot of people that you really hate. But an elementary? I mean, come on, those are
Yeah.
innocent kids. What do you got against them? What did they do to you, And for some reason, I don't know why I find myself still talking about it. I mean, it's been about 3 years. Wow, 3 years. It's been that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dog's barking in the background. Sorry about that. All right, so on to the next topic.
Agreed.
Let's talk about, well, what's trending right now? Let's check out the latest news. I'm gonna check out Reddit. Bad heroin suspected of 74 overdoses in 72 hours in Chicago.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
That looks interesting.
That's a lot.
Planned Parenthood seeks class action status after Arkansas cuts payments. Or, yeah.
Man, there's a lot of bad things happening in this world.
Yep.
It sucks.
And people wonder why I hate humanity.
Oh, so a lot of games are coming out next couple months.
Indeed, and a lot of games have come out in the past couple months that will change the course of gaming history.
We got Halo 5, which is awesome.
How do you know? Have you played it?
Halo 5?
Yes.
No, I haven't played it. I mean, there's a multiplayer beta, but there's probably not any room left. Oh, and look, Halo 5 is an Xbox One exclusive.
Yeah, you don't say.
No, wait. No, they've got to have a 360 port. Hold on.
Nope. It is an Xbox One only. Believe me, bro.
No.
Right.
My brother's pre-ordering that. It better be on 360.
Which I don't think it is. Because on the Xbox 360 it becomes an actual coding issue when you actually have to bring it down to that, because I think if I recall, they're actually using a different I think they might be using a different language than the older Halo games, and a new engine that really won't run on the Xbox 360 hardware.
Okay, so there was, or I'll send the link to you. This is a forum that somebody posted on concerning that. He said he was wondering why Halo 5 isn't coming out on 360. So not every gamer is getting the Xbox One. What means costs. Apparently, one of the top repliers said that Halo 4 is already using the 360 at 100%.
Really?
Yeah, and it says that's why we don't have campaign and Spartan Ops Theater and small maps. But I remember having Spartan Ops Theater, I think.
Spartan Ops. Which one was Spartan Ops?
It was like those side missions that you can go on. They're like, it's not part of the main campaign.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, I still have Halo 4. Pretty fun.
Halo 4 was actually a pretty fun game. Still is.
Multiplayer could be better.
Oh yeah, the multiplayer sucks, in my opinion.
It's about as good as Reach.
Yeah.
It's a little better than Reach, but it could have been a lot better.
Yeah. Now, I am an enjoyer of large, like when I want to play a good first-person shooter, I normally play PlanetSide 2 because,
PlanetSide 2.
Yeah, big battles. Right?
Oh, dude, Halo 5 is going to be coming out with large battles as well. They're going to have 45 people on a map?
Could be good.
Yeah, hold on. I'm Googling this right now. Oh, go ahead.
What I like, though, is, especially when you can get, a group of, 10, 15 people and you can actually communicate with them and actually work with them. Instead of just, a group, a whole bunch of people in this area and a whole bunch of other people in this area and them just duking it out. Actually have a strategical, strategy to it makes, in my opinion, especially, multiplayer games like that, to be so much more fun.
Oh, and, what's that new Metal Gear Solid game?
Metal Gear, The Phantom Pain.
Yeah, you played that. Don't you own it?
Oh, yes, I do. I've actually
How is it?
I've just recently got 100% on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let's put it like this. Since September 1st, it's almost the only game I've been playing.
Oh, yeah, okay, here it is. It's a game mode on Halo 5 multiplayer called Warzone. And I was wrong, it's actually 24 players.
Oh, well,
But that's
Battlefield. That yeah, that's about like Battlefield 3, or I mean, Battlefield 4 had like 24. I had Battlefield 4, but I think and I played Battlefield 4 online. It's actually pretty fun.
no I have seen Battlefield games and I was like, oh, that's pretty fun. But I was like, I don't have any money. So I went on Google and I said games like, I typed in games like Battlefield and PlanetSide 2 came up. And I saw the trailer for that and I was like, no. And it's free. And so,
Yeah,
man, I downloaded that and I was like, this is the best game ever. And then I died a million times.
yeah. You will die a lot. The game is not designed to make you a hero. Like,
You won't.
y-
Yeah, It'll
you
be a
don't.
stroke of luck on a blood moon that also is a blue moon. That you'll get at least one kill.
Ever like 10 deaths because especially on big battles, everyone's
Uh,
trying to hide and you poke your head out and immediately like 10 guns are on you.
yeah, I suck at that game, but I try.
Well, all you can do, bro. Just try, bro.
Oh yeah, they removed the Ten Commandments monument.
Yes, they did. I saw that.
Yeah, that was on the news like I don't know, like a month ago. Yeah, but they just now took it out. I think.
Yeah, mainly because you understand that the Satanic Church in Oklahoma was also trying to get like a satanic monument at the
Yeah.
Oklahoma Capitol building because oh, they have a Ten Commandments monument. We have the right to have our expression sent there. And then you probably would have had other religions coming in. It's like, well, you see, if you if you open up to one particular group of people, you're gonna have to open up to all of them. Which I don't
Yeah.
have a problem with, just as long as you give everyone at least a fair chance.
Yeah,
Time to
apparently
click
judges
the.
said its placement on government land violated state law.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
technically, yeah, and it also, if I recall, I think it even violates. Doesn't it also violate like one of the like what is it? Those really important things that Declaration of Independence. No, Bill of
Dude,
Rights. I don't know.
listen. Alright, so just because they took the statue out of government ground doesn't mean it's not going to be in the same area. It says here the statue will be installed outside the offices of the Oklahoma Council of Public Affairs, a conservative public policy analysis group near the Capitol.
I might have some trinitroglycerate or trinitroglycerite tricol. I might have a couple sticks of that.
Why?
You want to go? You want to go get charged for possibly terrorism?
What do you mean?
You know what triglycerate tricol is?
No?
You don't know what tri? Yeah,
Oh, is that the explosive stuff?
yes, it's TNT.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that on, like, movies. Oh my god. An 18-year-old man enrolls as elementary student and then molests a classmate. What?
Wait, what? What? It's like okay, I see you got a full-grown beard. Are you sure you're young
Well,
enough to be a elementary
they
school
got
kid?
a
Elementary
they got a
school?
picture of him. He actually does look like a 5th grader.
Send me this picture.
Okay, first of all, what? And this was yesterday.
I uh, I lost. Oh, this thing just fucking ugly. with this
Yeah,
guy?
okay.
I
So
mean,
first of
apparently,
all,
because
how did he pass as, somebody young enough to go to elementary school, being enrolled as a student there?
and he's how old is he? 18.
29.
That motherfucker's 29 years old. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh my god. Ah, people, please.
Yeah.
29-year-old mistaken for a 12-year-old. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Can't make me live on this planet anymore. God. How? How do you do that?
I don't know.
Jesus. You know what? You know what?
What?
Fuck that guy. Fuck that school. If those sons of bitches are too stupid not to realize the motherfucker's 29 years old and going to freaking oh my god, that's like that one Adam Sandler movie. God. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I just brought
Alright.
Adam Sandler into this. But what? How? How? And this was yesterday?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that picture is probably his yesterday mugshot.
Yeah.
Ah! Oh my god,
Yeah,
dude!
that's
Fucking
it's a
dude. The dude's capable of having a full-grown fucking beard. I do not know any elementary school kids who can do that. Ah!
says here he's going to be doing 20 years
Good.
and he's going
Ah!
to and that he's got to serve 10 years before he's eligible for parole.
Okay, fuck that guy. Whoever let him go into the school should be fucking charged.
Yeah,
Okay?
dude. I don't know
What the
how he
fuck?
enrolled himself. That's what the link on Reddit said, but I don't see anywhere on this article that you know, that he enrolled himself as a student there.
Okay, well, if he did, they're fucked. And then they let him in.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Who who the fuck is it? What school? What school? Does it say what school?
Yeah, I think so.
It's in Fort Worth.
It's not in Fort Worth, is it?
Fort Worth
No.
Hertz Police.
Oh wow, it is in the Dallas area.
Okay, whoever the receptionist is at that school is probably lacking a lot of brain cells.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, he is officially like going crazy because of this.
I am. How do you mistake a 29-year-old? A 29-year-old. I just want
29
everyone.
years old.
I want everyone to watch who's watching this. Just look at the guy.
Look at the picture.
Look at the picture. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Now imagine your typical 12-year-old. Now let that sink in. Okay? Now compare the two images side by side. They don't match. They are not even compatible. It's like trying to plug a phone jack into an it's like trying to plug a phone jack into a USB drive or an iPhone 4 charger into an iPhone 5 charger port. It does not work. Jesus.
Yeah. So yeah, whoever let this guy in, I don't even know what they assumed he
Should be
was.
strung
They're
up
like,
by
oh,
their toenails and beat. to
Could you
death.
walk in there? Anyway, I think we should probably end it there. Uh, so, ladies and gentlemen, if you see a 30-year-old who's about to walk into your elementary class,
Stop
please
them and
ask,
beat him. Don't
please ask
stop
who he is and what he's doing there.
and beat him to death. I'm just here to pick up my child. I don't care. You even look like you. No. Ah.